Looks like we're back at the coffee table again, and we're going to try two different plant-made. Would you call these snacks? Or would you call these meals? I guess you'd call them snacks. What do you think, Lyndon?
I think we're going to call this one a snack and this one a meal.
Okay, I guess we'll only find out when we eat it. So first of all, we've got six plant-based smoked hot dogs. Now, straight away, judging from our experience with plant-based food before, the word smoked gets me worried straight away because let's not forget that the meat-free bacon that we ate was smoked, and the meat-free meat that we had was also smoke flavored. So if we're going to get the same flavor with this hot dog here, I think we're in a world of hurt essentially. Now, something I've noticed straight away is that I always love this. They have this on any sort of packaging, right? So have you noticed that they say serving suggestion? Like what we see here is like, oh, well, you can eat it like this. So you can have it, sure, with some mustard, some tomato sauce served on a bun. But why not have like a little bowl of, what is that, tomatoes with some basil leaves? Maybe with some little bit of oil drizzled on top, just alongside your hot dog. You know, the famous companion for all hot dogs. A little bowl of tomatoes and basil.
Yeah, but also some chips as well.
Oh,
Not
there's
like not like
That's right.
chips.
There's some crisps in the background there, just hanging out. That's considered a serving suggestion. But yeah, any packet of food you get, you look on the front and they always say serving suggestion. Now, that may not seem that strange to you, but this is where it gets strange for me, right? So here we have the word serving suggestion. What are you saying? We should just throw them all over the place? Just scatter them across the table? That's a serving suggestion? Put them next to each other? That's a serving suggestion? I don't know what they're trying to say here.
Look, that's all well and good, but my favourite part of the box is made with love and plants since
Oh,
1991. I like to think of it as before 1991. They were making it with hate and plants.
what does that say to you? We down family? We reverse triangle
That's a very
family?
good question.
I haven't looked at the top of this one. Oh, it just says popcorn chicken. I don't think we've even pointed out. We've talked about the hot dog, but we haven't even really talked about the fact that we've got popcorn chicken, plant-based popcorn chicken right here. Crunchy bite-sized chicken morsels popping with goodness. And popcorn chicken sounds an awful lot like pop and cook, which of course was our first episode. And no chickens were harmed in the making of these, thank goodness.
They weren't making them. They didn't go out and like harass some chickens just for fun.
No. So we know that these are all very much plant-based. I kind of don't want to look at the ingredients. Here I am just automatically leading in because I'd rather it be a mystery. Last time we looked into the ingredients and we sort of had an idea going in of what to expect from the meat-free steak and the meat-free bacon. But I am a little bit curious about, what does it say here? At the heart of fries is our love for family and our love for animals. From our kitchen, born from our kitchen in 1991, we create delicious plant-based food that we hope will help you on a journey to a happy meat-free life. Now,
I'm suspicious because
Yes.
clearly they're sticking chickens to the top of cars, which seems a bit cruel. That's not how you transport.
well,
a chicken
I like
around.
to imagine that's a stationary car and the chicken's just living his best life up there. But you never know. You never know. They could be driving very slowly and the chicken's just enjoying the breeze. You never know, indeed. Have you ever had vegetarian chicken, or at least chicken nuggets, or anything resembling chicken
No.
at all? Sorry, plant-based, because this is, let's not forget, 100% vegan friendly. So you've not. I've got to say I have, and very rarely, I think I can count on one hand, one finger even, how often that it's actually been decent. So I'm going to be very skeptical until I try these, if they're good or not. And then I'm also really curious to see what the smoked hot dogs are like as well. Now, these only take 90 seconds to cook, so we might as well go off and cook these two things now and come back and get the taste test going. Let's get excited.
Way.
Oh, he's getting some dramatic angles. So here we are, obviously, back from the kitchen with a hot dog that's looking a little bit small compared to the bun. Sometimes you get hot dogs and they struggle to fit inside. This is not a large jumbo size, as you can probably see from my hand. This is not a large jumbo sized hot dog bun. This is a regular This is a regular sized hot dog bun, so I really should have got the really miniature ones because this really didn't fit well at all. It's going to take me a while. It's going to take me a fair few bites of bread to actually get to the hot dog. Any initial thoughts straight away on this plant based hot dog, Linden?
No.
No thoughts?
It doesn't. I don't know. It looks.
It looks enough like a hot dog, doesn't it? I'm going to
Oh, yeah.
look at all that real estate back here. All right, I'm going to try it now and see if it's anything at all like a hot dog.
I feel like maybe the small serving size might be a kindness.
A blessing in
kindness.
disguise. Let's find out.
He's got the biggest smile across his face. His eyes have lit up.
The texture is almost exactly like a hot dog. It's got that same sort of squishiness, but it doesn't taste at all, almost unsurprisingly so, it doesn't taste at all like a hot dog. It tastes like you got a hot dog, you're expecting hot dog flavour, but there's just no flavour there at all. I reckon you should try it, Lynn, and I'll push it to the other end.
Oh, good.
So
good.
you don't have to share my germs, and we'll swap camera duties.
A fondled hot dog.
A fondled hot dog sounds like the name of something slightly inappropriate for children.
Sorry?
That's sounding well, the name of an adult film or something like that. Bring it back so we can get something to look at. Your bite, Mark.
You know what it is? It is fairly flavourless.
Yeah. Now here's a question: how do you reckon it would go with some condiments? With like, say, some tomato sauce. Look how much of the hot dog is left. Could just eat that as a little bite. That's
It's a
2
3-bite
bites.
hot dog.
It's a 3-bite hot dog indeed, and most of it is bread. Like the first thing I noticed when I was eating it was the taste of the bread. It took like the bread was more flavorful than the actual hot dog itself. Hold on.
It's an interesting one. Because you almost sort of ask, like, if you want a hot dog, it's almost like nothing. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's like a substitute food. It doesn't taste of anything. It's almost like if you want to eat, but you're really sort of sensitive to flavor or you're really sort of sensitive to meat, you can have this and have none of those benefits. But my question was going to be, if you put some mustard on some tomato sauce or even ketchup, and put some onions in, some nice grilled onions, maybe a bit of cheese, do you reckon you would not notice that it wasn't particularly flavorless?
I guess.
Well, that it wasn't particularly flavorful, I should say.
Look, eating it, I wasn't surprised by the flavour.
No.
I wasn't like, I don't want to continue eating this. But I was sort of like,
Well, it certainly wasn't bad. It certainly didn't taste bad, but at the same time, it didn't taste good either. So it was just bland and boring. So I'm hoping a lot more. I'm really hoping to get a lot more from the popcorn chicken that we're just about to try as well. So let's return with that. Linden has pointed out that while frozen, these look a bit like apricot delicious, which I'm not opposed to apricot delicious, but that's not what I'm expecting flavour-wise. Now, I hope you're still hungry after that bite of hot dog, because we're back with our chicken bites. Popcorn chicken bites, I should say. Or was it just popcorn chicken?
I see you went for the serving.
I was going to
suggestion.
say, yeah, I even followed the serving suggestion and just scattered them. Skittled them. Scattered them nonchalantly across the plate. And, yeah. What are you thinking about that smell, though? What do you think of the smell of these ones?
Oh, there is a slight smell. I don't really
Doesn't
smell
quite,
much,
it
though.
smells a little bit like chicken, but not too much. Judging from our experience in the past, I'm not going to be too hopeful flavour-wise, but yeah, why don't we just dive straight in and give it a go? Why not both at the same time, so we have an immediate
I'm actually quite hungry.
joint reaction?
So, if these aren't good, they're particularly not good.
Okay. So you're saying you're hungry enough to like deal with it even if it's not good, but if you can't deal with it, then we know that it's just absolutely awful.
I guess.
All right, let's find out. At first, like within the first few milliseconds, I was like, "Oh, this might actually be okay." But then after a few bites, I was like, "Oh no, there goes the flavor." So there's it's almost like an immediate sort of almost salt and peppery type seasoning to them.
Right.
But then as soon as you bite into what's the chicken portion of it, I'm immediately like, there's that blandness again of the hot dog almost.
The blandness of the hot dog. It just sort of tastes like if you've gotten those like instant noodles with the chicken flavoring, and they've put like a little bit of that in this sort of like rubbery hot dog meat.
Yeah, definitely very rubbery. Let's get a cross section going here.
Oh, I'm goody.
My camera's telling me to move back too close, but yeah. I tell you what, I don't actually think they're that bad. I don't think it's that bad, to be honest.
No, it's not like any of the bad things we've eaten and be like, I don't want any more of this.
Yeah,
You can eat them.
it's
Are
just
they good? No. Are they bad? No.
no. It's very in the middle. So yeah, they're not horrible. I hate to disappoint people. We're not going to say, "Oh, this is disgusting. We're really suffering through this." But yeah, they're not brilliant either. I'm waiting. The real victory will come when we get vegetarian food or vegan food, plant-based food that we're like, "This is awesome. This is really good. I'd eat this of my own will."
It's sort of like if someone said, "Oh,
There's a motorbike going past. Yes, it's an angry vegan, I think, riding off into the distance. He's like,
if
"You didn't
someone-
like them."
Would you buy these again?" No. If someone said, "Oh, I've got these in my fridge. Would you like them?" I'd be like, "Put those in the freezer," and and I would say, "You can keep them." I would not like them.
So if someone put them out on a party platter, maybe with a little bit of dipping sauce, you'd be like, "No, thanks. I'll have some real food."
I guess that's one way of putting it.
These might be tolerable with some sort of sauce, I've got to say. But on their own, not terrible, as we said, but also not great. Very sort of boring, very sort of bland. I guess kind of like this video in a nutshell. Final thoughts?
Forgettable. Like I'm
Oh,
not gonna wake up at night and be like, ugh, ugh. And like
Oh, he's
thinking
choking.
about, like thinking about the that's just how good my acting is. Thinking about the bacon
No, that was definitely a lot worse. So yeah.
or the durian.
Yes, I think we need to try more fake chicken products, and then eventually.
You're gonna say we need to try more durian.
Well, maybe we should try more durian as well. That could be a good future episode. But yeah, we need to try more fake chicken and finally land on one. Find one that actually is semi-decent, because I think this is a step in the right direction. It's just not even close to being there yet. Anyway, yeah. See you next time.